Good morning, Booze. Oh, maybe I should turn the screen around here. Hang on just a second. I don't even know if I can do that. Maybe I can. So this morning I thought I would get here and it's a little bigger than I anticipated. So this is a scouting mission this morning. I am at the Crystal Springs Cemetery, and I am in Benton Harbor, but I am adjacent to Benton Harbor. And again, this is Michigan, and we're right off of Lake Michigan. We're not very far. So what I think I'm going to do here, let me see if I can turn around. I just see Sassy. Hello, Sassy. I was just texting with you. I'll try to keep my fingers out of the way here. Let me see if I can flip around for a second. But I think what I'm going to do is drive around a little bit since I've got you all up here. I'm going to see if I can adjust this little... Oh. Maybe get less of Jeep's hood in the way here. I know half of everybody's probably still sleeping, which I normally would be. No, actually, I wouldn't be normally sleeping right now, but the kiddo has a... Let me see. How do you adjust this stupid thing? God, technical difficulties all the time. All right, here we go. I'm going to end up breaking something is what's going to happen. Maybe like that. I know you guys don't want to probably look at the hood, but trust me, there is a lot to take in here. Like my brain is exploding. I don't know if it's even safe for me to operate the Jeep right now. It could get dangerous. So I was going to try to turn the camera on, wasn't I, for a second? But, nah, we don't need to do that. I'll do it right at the end. I'll say hi to y'all. But I've got my coffee. I got my big old iced, whatever the hell this thing is from. I don't know if you guys can see it partially. I asked for a large. They gave me this monster. So I'm probably going to have like a heart attack or something from all this caffeine. But let me start out. Let's drive around. Guys, look at this place. Like, there's mausoleums. There's two mausoleums. Like, there's one right in front of us right now. These two have no doors on them. It freaks me out. Like, in this day and age, after that weirdo in Pennsylvania, right? Like, I don't know. It's scary to see two of them open like this. But we have a big old cannon, because you guys know I like cannons. There's one right over here. There's this huge tower. It goes on and on. There's a ravine with a little hidden mausoleum in it. Guys, there's a fighter memorial that I've got to do an episode on. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. When I was reading about the information on the cemetery, I came across it and I was like, holy shit balls, I've got to talk about this. I've lived in this area my whole life. I wasn't alive in 1896 when this event happened. Contrary to what my son will try to tell you, I was not alive prior to 1900, but he will try to tell you that I worked with and I walked with the dinosaurs. Or at the very least, I fought in the Civil War, I think is what he told people. So I've got you guys up on my tablet. I've got you on my phone. They have a huge veterans area off to my right hand side here. Like I said, there's a ravine with a hidden mausoleum. I don't know if I can get down there. It looks a little treacherous. This is probably going to be one that we've got to come back to. They are in a state of getting this cemetery all cleaned up. There are like It started out as 30 acres and now there's like over 110 acres. I don't know what it means when they say over 110. I don't know if that means 111 or 150 or 200. So I don't even know if they know how many they have on out here. And Morg says he was alive back then. Let me pop your guys' comments up. Since I'm just sitting in here anyway. But I'm gonna start driving in just a second. Did it work? Did it pop up? There we go. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, my tablet actually has 5 bars and my phone only has 3. So we'll see how that gets us through here. Yeah, you know what? I don't know, Sassy. I want to go back to taking my colonial naps in the middle of the day. This bullshit about getting up early and stuff, I don't like it. I'd rather be up all night, sleep during the day. I think I'm a vampire, but yeah. And Morg, I haven't seen you in forever, but of course, I haven't really been consistent with streams lately, but this is the start of consistent streams again. Kiddo has a half day from school. It is the last day, and as of today, I am officially the mother of a senior in high school. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna start crying. All right, let me start driving, and as you guys pop in, and hello Kenny, and welcome. I know, and wasn't I just telling y'all like less than a week ago or so, it seems like, that if you see me before like noon, it's a body, this may be a body snatching situation, but as long as the body snatcher puts on a good episode, I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna take another big ol', God y'all, I am so hopped up on this caffeine right now, but let me get going. I'm gonna just drive around. Hopefully my connection stays stable. If not, just hang in there while I reconnect. It might just get a little weird, but just bear with me. I don't have a mic on. I'm just using my phone. It seems like it worked really well the last time. It sounds better. And until I can figure out the stupid mic situation, like why it's not coming through as clearly as I want them to, like neither my earbuds nor my Rode mics they just sound awful. So, that door's messy. So they really do. So again, this is Crystal Springs Cemetery. It's about 110 acres. I believe they said it was established about 1897, 98. It's huge. Even though it's not too terribly old, I think there are some rather older graves in here, because just because a cemetery was started, like when they say it was established, sometimes there's some older ones that will kind of be here predating the cemetery. But here's this one right here. Maybe I should turn it. Yeah, I'll turn it just a little bit. But this is the gore. There is no, I don't know where the gates are. When I saw this one online, this is the one I have posted on the front for the, what is it, the thumbnail. And it had its doors on. But we're gonna, when I come back through, I think what I'm gonna do is make like little stops. But I want to do one big drive through, and then we'll come back. There's mausoleums kind of sprinkled throughout here. I don't have my seatbelt on. I probably should, because otherwise Jeep's probably gonna get upset. And since I'm driving, I will try to pay attention to chat, like when I stop, to give you guys but I'm gonna go back. There's a really cool bridge as well, but I want, see if I can, oh, I don't know, let me see. Let's see if you can see. Maybe I gotta back up a little bit. They have this huge tower. It looks like it's made of like cobblestone, or I don't know what you want to call it. Well, we'll come back, but they call it the Tower of Remembrance. And it was, I think it's a memorial to the First World War, but we'll double check when we go over and read the plaque on there. But it is amazing. It plays music. Yeah, it's this place is I thought Grand Rapids cemeteries were really cool. Nah, this one's really got it. It's got a bridge that was made in, like, I think it said 1908. I could be a little off on some of my dates. Oh, somebody was eating Cheetos out here. But, and I'll pop off, there's a couple like little grottos, and not like Hugh Hefner grottos, but like the Catholic grottos where you would where there would be like a statue of like a saint or the Virgin Mary. And I'm going to show you guys this one here real quick. So I wish if I could get down there, maybe I can, but you can see there's like a little niche in the wall. I don't know how well you guys can see it from here, but when we come back through, I will, I'll try to get a little closer. I don't know if I can get down there. I watched a lady on Facebook the other day, and you could tell there's this big old pile of sticks over here. They are in here actively getting this cleaned up, and I have to give them kudos, because with ticks on the rampage right now, I do not want to be down in these. I do not want to be down in these areas. But I did bring my repellent. I have my lemon eucalyptus that I will spray all over my body before we go down in one. And here's one of the, there's a few mausoleums. Oh, you guys get to see my ducks. I don't have too many, I just got a couple ducks. But there's the bridge over here. I don't know if you can see it quite yet. I think it's like 96 feet across the bridge, but it's just to connect one side of the cemetery to the other. Because like I said, this is huge. Let me get over here. I gotta watch. Gosh. There's like two, I think there's two or three. Oh, and here's the firefighter memorial. And like I said, this, maybe I should roll down my window here a little bit. I wish I could zoom in with StreamYard, but that's the firefighter memorial. We'll come back for that one too. And I've got a little bit of the story, but I want to do the full story on it here shortly. I actually might do it this coming week. And then I've got another veteran story, which I think I'm gonna, oh wow, I just noticed down below in the ravine here, there is a woman hanging on a cross. Not, I mean, it's a monument. It's not a real woman. Don't worry, guys. But she is hanging down. I don't know how, you probably can't see it from, she's really tiny. But it is a cross with a woman hanging on the cross. So maybe I will have to, ooh, it's going to be humid today. It's gross. And then there's another little grotto that's over here to my right. But here's the bridge. Now I heard that this is definitely not the original railing. At some point that was taken off. And this is the new whatever they put in here. It's ugly. But I did see an older photo of it. And it was beautiful. But here we go. I haven't driven over to this side yet. Something tells me, oh my goodness, yeah, this is going to be pretty too. This is where there's a lot more mausoleums over here. Let's see, here's one here. Look at those. That one's really pretty. I just like the simplicity of like that Art Deco versus the really ornate ones that you sometimes see from the Victorian. Wow, they really, we haven't had a storm blow through here in a while. Here, maybe I'll do it like this. My arm might get a little tired, but so we'll go like this. I don't want you guys to have to see the, all right. Here's a big one coming up here. Oh yeah, my arm's getting tired hanging out the window already. I think I'm lazy. This one's pretty good size. This one's got a, I love, oh, it's got a little, it's like a little bridge. Oh, they had a little pond next to it. All right, I'll keep going. We'll come back over and we'll look at this one. And this is a memorial garden, but sure looks like they have buried. There's a lot of burials out there. I think this is the baby section that's coming up. Now right on the other side of, I think there's a road. Yeah, there's a road right over here. Oh, you guys are going to be looking right into the sun. That is the Jewish cemetery right over here. And then right across the other side of the street. Oh, look at all the little lambs. Oh. Oh, there's too many of them. Maybe I should stop here and look at the, oh, we'll come back. Oh. But you'll see how busy the street is. Yeah, we'll go back to the back again. But on the other side is the Catholic cemetery, and they've got several mausoleums over there as well. And there's a huge marble one that I don't know if we can see it. Let me see. Yeah, you might just be able to see it. That's Calvary Cemetery. You see that white marble one right over there? And then here's one of the more interesting. This is the Eternal Order of Oddfellows. It was pretty cool with the big block on top. And then this coming up here is the, oh, there's a cool one. All right, we'll have to, I think we're gonna have to walk section by, I'll have to drive and then we'll have to walk section by section. This is a little bigger than I anticipated, but I think we're gonna have to go over there next. Look at how, there's quite a few over there. This is their, look at this building. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks like it's all field stone. I'm not sure how old that is. I'm gonna say probably right there at the turn of like 1900, probably right about there. And here we go. There's the street. Go this way. Now this one is, that was pretty fancy. I want to get up close and see what the seal says on that. All right. I'm gonna get to a place. Oh, there's more back. Gosh, see, this is bigger. Here's one of the, I think we can see inside a lot of these mausoleums too. Oh, squirrels. Now there was a woman on Facebook. She was out here cleaning like 2 days ago. And she was right over here in this area, I think. And like I said, I've got to give it to her because, whoo. And I want to see this little hidden, yep, I can see it from here. There's a hidden mausoleum down in the ravine. Sorry, I'm pulling the camera away, but. And then there's another mausoleum back here. So maybe this is where I'll The first stop I'll make is this one up here. And then we'll go, I'll look at what you guys, if there's anything in chat, and then I'll go, yeah, we'll walk around here. Shut off the Jeep. Save that expensive gasoline. All right. I've got too much. Too much to carry here. All right, here we go. All right, so, and hello, Great Visitation. This is probably not too early for you. Oops. I do that every time I push the wrong buttons on the tablet. All right, here we go. I want to check out this mausoleum over here. This one says Robbins Stratton. Wow, this place is beautiful. Oh, I was hoping we could see inside. But it looks like the glass is long since. It's either frosted over or... And that looks like another, like, deco one, too, with the... At least that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong with that kind of detail on it. But I'm going to show you guys this. So, this ravine, or wilderness, now this was all cleaned up at one time, and there's footbridges, all kinds of little, I mean, it's supposed to be like a well-tended wilderness down there. But as you can see right now, it just looks like a wilderness. And I guess they're working on getting that all cleaned up. And I really want to walk down there, but I also don't want to come back with 1,000 ticks attached to me either. But I was going to see if we can see I think the hidden mausoleum is over on the other side. But yeah, look at all the downed trees. There was a photo online, and when I do, I'm going to try to get everything together to do an episode, and I'll do a little bit more history on the cemetery as well. But and I'll show you the old photos. And this whole middle section, like in the 60s, they had gone through and really cleaned it up. And it looked gorgeous. At least everything is cleaned up where you can walk. I'm not so worried about ticks out here, but this one caught my eye from over there. Oh. So that is William Rector. Now that says 18. Let me get a little closer. I think that says 1878. So that predates the cemetery. And there's a headstone that's on the ground, and it up at the top, I think it says wife, maybe. Looks like a W-I-F-E with the finger pointing upwards towards heaven. Looks like it's been broke off. There's the other. Yeah, I think it says Sarah. Yeah, there's a couple old ones here. This is oh, someone's planted flowers here recently too. This one says Martha. And this is daughter. Oh, I should grab my brush, carry it around with me. We'll get a little bit closer. Hopefully this is coming through for you guys to be able to see these. I'm going to take a better video too that we can all watch together. Oh, here, let me set my tablet down. I want to see what that says. Oh, Oh, there's a big chunk missing, of course. I know this says God called her home to him just when we learn to, I don't know what that one, oh, was, that must, I bet that's Martha. That's probably the base of Martha's headstone. Alright, here we go. I got all kinds of stuff to carry around here. Let me flip this back over. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad they've been out here cleaning up. This is looking nice. This one says William. People. I'll throw it away. This is William Rector. Yeah, see, that one says 1878. And they did say the cemetery was established 1898. I thought that seemed a little too late. Wow. Almost walked right past this one. Look at that. Woo! Okay, that's a beauty. She's pretty. Oh, you think they're Scottish, maybe? Maybe just a little bit. Well, I mean, if the McDonald part doesn't give it away, but I love the emblem up there. Let's see, who do we have in here? We have James and Anne, Flora. You shut up, Flora McDonald, of course. Aura and Lawrence. It looks like the earliest one was 1912. So there's 6. Yeah, it looks like there's 6. They're numbered. For the crypts inside of them, if you can see. So there's 6 of them. I love the Flora McDonald. If you guys know any Scottish history, it is she is the woman who helped smuggle Bonnie Prince Charlie out of Scotland so that he could escape after the Battle of Culloden. That's seen better days, but still beautiful. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, there's a trail. Look at this. See, they took a lot of time and effort that, yeah, went into this. I see a couple old tires down there. That's always nice. Wow. Yeah, the lady that I watched on Facebook yesterday, she was all down in this section here. But there's a little creek that goes through. Yeah, that just looks like tick heaven down there. Like, it's just, they're waiting for me to come in. They want to eat me. Alright, let's see. Which way? There's the one up here. Let's do a lap around, maybe. And then I'll read your guys' comments. I need to find a trash bin here. Still looking for that little mausoleum that's down there. If I can find it, I'll take us down there. But if I get tick fever of some kind, I'm going to blame y'all. But and this is Bowlby, Louise and Edwin. And I think that trail to go down starts over here somewhere. Now this says the Elks. And I wonder, it must be like maybe the fraternal order. Yeah, I bet it is. And the Shower family. I think it's shower. That's how, yeah, I would pronounce it that way. I wonder where the trailhead is here. Oof. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that one. I'm horrible, but look how it's huge out here. All right, let's hit this mausoleum. Well, not hit it, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, there's a couple obelisks over there. Looking for some more. I know people are driving in now. I was hoping to get here early enough where I'd miss all the traffic. But I do. Oh, apparently there's a big section for Spanish American War veterans here. Ooh. Can we see? Can we see? Oh, not very well. Oh, there's an angel up in the window here. Can I get maybe... Uh-oh. Don't... Oh. Can't maybe go like this? Alright, I'll figure it out. Hang on, guys. I don't know. Gosh, is she taller than my phone? I think that's about... Yep, there we go. I think you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. She's gorgeous. Oh. Oh, they have their pets' cremains in there. I think the dog's name, it says Link. Oh. Gosh, what a beautiful mausoleum, though. Oh. 1993, I see. And then I see one 1922, so. All right. Oh. And that is the shearer. We walk backwards here without fall. Oh, that looks beautiful with the sun right now. I love it. Oh. I like it when we can look inside these. And I see. I don't want to get too close to the road, but I see an interesting headstone that I think we need to go look at. Here we go. Oh. Oh, that is... This is Emily Maynard, 1873 to 1931. Friends we love can never die. The outward form but disappears. She lives in memory's sacred shrine, and there she freely moves about. A spirit that has I can't quite... That has quit the clay to live in eternity. Signed, a friend. Oh, she's beautiful. Let me see how... Oh. Hopefully you guys can see her well enough. Oh, she's pretty. And then she's got the little wreath. This is kind of the... I do this pose a lot because I have a 17-year-old and I'm constantly... Oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of deco influence out here. There's a couple zinc. Father Emmett and Mother Grace. Squirrel! I want to get over to this mausoleum, but it's getting louder. Ow. Frank and Elizabeth story. Well, that's fancy. Look at that heart. Uh-oh. No, that is a pretty color stone. It's kind of like a rose color. Her name's Eva Rose. I like that. All right. I see a stained glass. So let's go look. All right. Hopefully I'm still coming in okay. This one's got. See if I can sit it. Right. Oh, look at that. That's working out today. So this one just has, looks like maybe 3 volts in it. I don't know if we can see it off to the side there. I like that stained glass. And this is the, watch me go rolling down the hill here into the, I'm not going to back up any further. Stimley. That's a pretty one. All right, I'm gonna get away from the road. I could just see that on the news tonight. That is not the way I want to go out. There's a lot of that. A lot of these rose-colored marble ones. Those are really pretty. There's a couple over there too. Oh, hey, there's a name. I know that name. I think I know these. I think I might know who they are. I think I did somebody's family tree with them in it. I'll have to come back. All right, make our way back over to Jeep. Ooh. Carolina? Yeah, this color was pretty popular here. I'm going to stand back so my shadow doesn't get in there. That was really... Wheresoever she was, that was heaven to me. Oh, husband Alva and wife Emma. That's beautiful. Oh, all right. I'm going to come check out your guys' comments. I'm going to get back over to Jeep. I think this is this the Spanish American? I can't remember. Yes, that is a Spanish American war. 1930s Teskey. Okay. Cornelius. Thank you for your service, Cornelius. I'm happy to see they all have their flags. Whew. All right, here we go. Always got to stop when I see interesting ones. So this is crayons. It's got a really cool seal. Let's see if I can turn where the... That's Willem and Francois. And that says Oh shoot, I don't know my Roman numerals that well. I think is that generation 11 from Martin Luther? I don't think I've ever seen one like that. That is very cool. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I'll have to remember that spot. I'll have to come take a photo before I leave. If anybody else has ever seen one, I would be interested in knowing what that is. I didn't know. Oh, those are really... John and Emma. I like that, just the simple rock with the plaque. All right, here we go. Let's go for another ride. I kind of want to go down into that ditch. And I did bring my DEET as well. Because I don't want, like I said, I don't want no tick fever. So here we go. Get in. All right, pop you guys up here. Scroll that down. Oh, look at that, I hit. Oh, yeah, Kenny, I think there might be poison ivy down there. But I'm not allergic. It's probably one of the only things... Take a sip of my coffee. Probably one of the few things I'm not allergic to. Uh-oh. Let's see. Yeah, something went wrong, StreamYard. All right, here we go. Make sure my sound is off. All right, I'm going to read you guys' comment. And good morning, Bruce. Look at this. I'm actually up early. I know, I've missed these comments. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, we'll get a better view of that retaining wall from the other side, I think. Whew, I gotta take it's only 70 out right now, but it's a little sticky because we've got a storm coming in across the lake. Because, like, I'm right, I don't know how close to, maybe only like 4 miles from Lake Michigan. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is just, you know, I've known that the cemetery has been, okay, the popos here. God, why is that every time I go to a cemetery? Is that, I don't think that's quite level. I think that's level, at least more level now. All right, let's go to the back side again. Say goodbye to the McDonald's over here. But I think that I can almost make out something over there. But I'm wondering if it's too overgrown to be able to... I'll wait for these. I'll wait for this Jeep Cherokee to come across. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this little bridge, I'm pretty sure they said this one was, it was either 1908 or 1910. Not so good with the exact dates. I'm better with roughly. It looked so pretty in the old photos, like those old black and white postcard photos that they used to do. Oh, it is so gorgeous down there. All right, I see the mausoleum. I think we can get down there. All right, make sure I have my inhaler with me and my EpiPen. Just in case something decides to try to eat me down there. But let's pay our respects here. Here's the firefighters memorial. And I'll tell you all what I do know about it so far. Not a lot. There's a whole lot to the story. Like I said, I want to do a whole thing on it. Actually, I'm going to take a hit off my inhaler right now. When it gets humid outside, well, there's my EpiPen. I always got these little bad boys real close. Here we go. Always sound like Darth Vader when I hit that thing. All right, let's go back out here now. All right, turn off Jeep. I should probably take my keys with me just in case. Leave them in here, even with the police right over there. And this is Sheffield Road. So each one of the little roads out here has a, that's really cute. Did I put my, I think I put my pants on backwards this morning. Oh goodness. So you know, actually I have something to leave for, well, here, we'll tell the story first. So it says, in memory of the brave firemen who gave their lives in performance of duty at the burning of the Yore Opera House in Benton Harbor on Sunday morning, September 6th, 1896. And there were 12 firefighters in all. The ones listed here are the ones from Benton Harbor. The others were from St. Joe. They have their own memorial that's kind of off downtown. I'm gonna go get a little video and photo of that. I have photos of it already, but I would like to get a little video of it so when I talk about what happened, but we can see it. But I'll get a little as close as my little short arms can get. And I think they said they put this up in the either the 40s or the 60s maybe. But I think all of these firefighters are buried here in, yeah, they're all buried here in this cemetery. And it's William Benton, John Hoffman, Lewis Hoffman, Scott Rice, Franklin Woodley, William McCormick, and Thomas Kidd. And the Yore Opera House was this, I think they said it was 4 stories. It was downtown Benton Harbor. It burned down completely. They never built anything up in its place. So where it used to be, there is just a big empty lot now, and it probably always will be. They've never built anything back on it, and I don't know if there's any ghost stories related to it. There could be, but thank you for your service, gentlemen. So there's William Burt Peebles. Oh, this is a separate, he's 1940, but he may have been part, well, obviously he was a firefighter if he's buried here. But this is William McCormick, and I want to say it was McCormick and Kidd were on the rooftop of the adjacent building, and it collapsed. And then the other 5 were in the alleyway when a wall came outwards and fell on them while they were battling the fire from the outside. And if you can imagine, 1896, it's not like they had a whole, like what the guys have now. And there's William Benton, and then Scott Rice, try to stand here, and Franklin Woolley. I will try to find out where the other ones are buried. I don't think they're far. Let me look here and see. Where are these just kind of... I was wondering if maybe they were buried here close to the... No, I think these are a different family here. But, alright, I've got something to leave at least. I got a special place in my heart for these firefighters, but I'm going to do their whole story. So this was there seems to be a lot of these places, that these old opera houses. Back in the day, they had like the vaudeville acts. They had moving pictures. And it seems like they were kind of notorious for not being, well, I mean, they didn't have, probably didn't have very great building standards. Hey, where's my little, oh, there they are. I found them. Okay. And I think they said it caught on fire just after midnight. And I think they managed to get it under control, but it was, I mean, it pretty much, they managed to keep it from burning the whole town down. So they did save a lot of lives by giving their lives, but this is, I just think this is a very pretty memorial. Actually, you know what, I think I'll leave, instead of leaving it on the memorial. This is hard to do. Hold. I'm gonna leave. Somebody will probably come along and take them, but remove them. But for now, there we go. Okay. And I think this is like the third opera house fire that I've looked into just in the last couple of weeks. I was just looking into the Iroquois theater fire that was in Chicago, and then there was one up north in northern Michigan, up in the Upper Peninsula. There was another one up there. And I don't know, I guess maybe I should cover them all at the same time. I'm not sure, but here's the bridge. Hopefully you guys can see that. They've got a little moss covered pathway here. But isn't that pretty? It doesn't look very old because of that crummy railing that they have on it, but, and down there is that, I wish I could zoom in with StreamYard, but before I go, I'll get a photo and I'll post it in the community section there. But yeah, there's a cross with the lady hanging on it, and then there's a little grotto right here as well. And I see a little stone footbridge down there. I don't know if I can. Can I walk down? I don't know if I can walk down here. That's a huge one right there. Oh, maybe I don't know. Or is this the mausoleum? Nope, this is the grotto. It's got half a child. Can I get, okay guys. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, hey, here's some stairs. Oh yeah. I don't know. I might just take my chances jumping. Gosh, adventure. Oh, I didn't put my tick spray on yet. Wow, they've been really doing a lot of clean. There's the bridge. You can see that a little. And maybe you can see the little footbridge. Oh, that's beautiful over there. That's got to be older. I think that's older than this bridge here, but I don't know where the rest of her is. But yeah, it looks like it was probably like a little girl. Wow, this place is just, I mean, I was just at the oldest one in Detroit, and it wasn't anywhere. I mean, it had a really pretty pond, and I got very excited because we got to see baby geese. But oh my gosh, this is just a trap for tombstones to fall here. Whoop, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go over to the mausoleum and then we'll walk back here. There's the, I think this is the hidden. Of course, I'm gonna say that 100 times that this is probably the hidden mausoleum over here. But W.E. I'm not touching any plants over here. Sheffield. I don't see that mausoleum yet. All right, we'll walk down there. Well, I'll walk down there and I'll take y'all with me. This is beautiful though. Look at this. I could sit here, like sit there on that little bench. If I lived here, I'd be hanging out every day. And this is the Sheffield Mausoleum. I don't know, is that for Poland? Or is that, I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. I can't get, maybe I can get, I need longer arms. I'm in danger of tilting backwards. Ooh. Hello. Swear to God, if somebody answered back, I'd probably lose my marbles. What's left of them. This one's, I like the detail on this. This is pretty. It looks very Gothic. With the flower, yeah. In memory, let's see, it says, erected by William E. Sheffield, and it says, in memory of his father. It says 1905. Gosh, look at that. There's a whole there's a veterans section right over here. And there's one way in the back, so got to keep moving. A little bit. All right. Gosh. Ooh, wait a second. I'm gonna get distracted. I like that. Hello, crow. Oh, what are you? Are you a little baby bird? Well, I'm not taking you home. Whoa, there's another. What are you guys? Oh, there's baby birds. What are you guys? If you're baby crows, you are coming home with me. No, I think they're... Hi. Can you guys see it? Oh, you can hear... Oh, I don't want Mama coming for me. Oh, there's one over there, too. I don't know what kind of birds these are. Mama's sitting over there on a headstone. Look at them hopping. All right, birds. Birds and squirrels. I'm going to get distracted. Look at that one. I don't understand the big ball. I mean, maybe. I don't know. There's just so many different... Ooh, I see an old one over there. Oh, I see a lamb. I'm looking for some zinkies. Usually you can pick those out pretty quickly, but I haven't seen one yet. There's a couple crypts over there. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Say goodbye to our firefighters. stick you guys up here, and I'm going to see what you're saying. All right, I'm get a swig of my coffee so I can stay juiced up. I feel a little juiced up today. Oh, and hello, Equal, and hello, TF. You guys, I am up. Well, I'm always up early. I'm wired though. I got lots of caffeine running through me right now. Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. These are tiny roads. All right, I don't want to run over those baby birds. Whatever they were. If they were little baby crows, though, I would have nabbed me one. Because I want a pet crow. I'm kidding, guys. I would never do that. Or would I? All right. Should I take a walk down here? Oh, all right, I'm getting my tick spray out though first before I go down there. And if we run out of time, it's because of going down in the tick country here. All right, I'm gonna look at you guys' comments real quick first though before. Where is my tick spray? Here it is. All right. Let's see, Equal says, the two-headed bird, almost always a double-headed eagle, is an ancient symbol representing imperial authority, divine equilibrium, and the unity of opposites. Oh, I love that. So, you think those are baby pterodactyls? Or a bowler? Oh, yeah, I know. I don't want to be getting alpha gal. I'm already an alpha gal. I don't need to be even more alpha than I already am. Where is my bug spray? All right, hang on. Is this it? All right, this is what I got. It's see if you guys can see it. It's called Murphy's Lemon Eucalyptus Oil, and this is supposed to keep the ticks off. Because I didn't take my own advice, I do have black joggers on today, but it's all I had. It was 5:30 this morning, and yeah, it's just be happy I've got pants on at all, probably. Let's see. The Equal says, I think we'll go with the ball monument. The last one of the angel pointing kept losing their fingers. They always have lost fingers. All right, I'm going to roll up my windows just a little bit. And if one of those little baby birds happens to jump in here, no, TF, I'm not doing the diesel fuel. Not. All right, guys, here we go. Let me spray myself. Oh, I'm gonna shut the Jeep off. Do that. Let's spray my legs. I don't want any of these little buggers on me. Ooh, it smells so good. I think I did put my pants on backwards though. All right. Put some on my hat. All right. All right, let's see if we can find this little spot here. I'm going to lock the Jeep. There we go. Just in case. All right. God, I already feel like I've got one crawling on me. Go. Oh, they're already on me. I can feel it. Color used. Blue. Oh, okay. Ooh. Hey, look at that. Good to be a short girl. Oh, cool. Holy heck. Whoa. I don't know what that is. It just creeped me out. Is that the mausoleum? That is. Oh, hope not. That's horrible. I think it. Actually, I don't know. Oh, you know what that is? I think. Ooh, I'm not looking in there though. I swear to God, if somebody walked out of there right now, I'd scream like a. I think that is probably where they stored. They stored bodies in the winter when the ground was too hard. So that's probably like a holding area, cold storage, because it's sit back in there. But it looks like they're using it for like storage and stuff now. But let's walk over here. Oh yeah. Shh. Oh. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, I see Our Lady over there, but I don't think I can get to her. Lady on the cross over there. Gosh, it's pretty. Whoa. I don't know what those cables are for, but I'm not going to step on them. Oh, it's probably an anaconda hole or something. All right, let's see. I can get a little closer to her. Let's see if you guys can. All right. Can you guys see her? I think this is going to be the closest I can get to her without, I mean, look at this stuff. Oh, she's beautiful though. I'll try to get a zoomed in photo of her. They got all kinds of stuff going on down here. All right, where's that mausoleum? Look how pretty this is. Look at that. Wow. All right, let's go find this mausoleum. I appreciate that there. This is the beginning of my Dateline story where I'm murdered out in the woods. All right. Just kidding. Get off me, bug. Oh, look at that. All right, hopefully I still have a signal. I think so. Oh, I may not be able to get out there. All right, if I lose you guys, I'll just come back if I lose connection, because it looks like I might have to walk a little bit here. But... oh, butterfly. Oh, there's another little footbridge. They are all over down here. Some irises that are blooming down there. I hope that mausoleum isn't on that side. Let's see. Yeah, look at it. It was all... this must have been beautiful at one point. I mean, it's beautiful now with it. Ooh, I see it. I see it. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty. This is the craziest one I think I've ever come across. So this is Sterling Klum, K-L-U-M, I believe is, yeah, there it is, K-L-U-M is the last name. And Sterling, I think he owned a music store in town, like a big music store way back in the day. And then Klum was his sister and wife. So I think that was the Carrie Klum If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what I read, but wow. And this one's just set into the hillside. I think they said there's 5 people. I think I swallowed a gnat. There's 5 people on the door, but I thought they said there were 6 people buried in there. And this one has like oof. Get a little closer here. Has like the little wreath above the doorway. Part of the, wonder when that fell off. The photo they had online, you could still see the clumb on there. Well, that was worth the walk. This is spooky down here. This is like where vampires sleep during the day. But it's nice and cool in there too. Alright, before I get ticks on me. Power walking. Gosh, they've been busy little beavers down here. Look at this. Wow. This must have really taken some effort at one point. It's kind of sad that they just let it go. All right. I'm going to get out of this ravine. Receiving vault. That's what that is. Or, yeah, close enough. Ooh, got little mushrooms. All right, I'll keep walking. I already feel like I got ticks on me. It's a little stream. I'm not sure. Oh, chipmunk. Hey, little buddy. No, you can't come home with me. All right, here we go. Whew. Oh, it's muggy. Under. I keep feeling like they're crawling on me. All right, time for the diesel fuel. All right. Oh, get off of me, gnats. All right. All right. We can check that off of the bingo card now. Hidden mausoleum. Woo, I need some AC now. Feel like such a princess. All right, let me see what you all been up to. Oh, did I leave it on diesel fuel the whole time? Yeah, pants, no pants. Yeah. At least I got pants on. There's been times I've walked out with my pajama bottoms on. My kid's like, hey. I'm like, what? We're not pajamas in the daytime kind of people, but oh, let me get some of that. Get some of the bug guts off my windshield. Hopefully you guys can see through that. Woo! I did not go in there, thank you. I think what that was, well, it probably is the lawnmower shed now, but that probably was where, back in the day, back before they had equipment that could dig the holes in winter, like now they do, right? They can bury you any time of the year up here, but that was pretty hard to do. Yeah, I need somebody to check me for ticks now. Oh God, I know they're crawling all over me. First thing I do when I get home is strip all these off of me and take a shower, just so I just know there's one on me somewhere. Woo! TF says that's where Pennywise lives. I think it is. Oh, wasn't Pennywise a ginger? Because that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna drive over to the, yeah, I am sweating. Let me get some AC going in the Jeep here. There we go. Oh, that's better. I see a couple. Wow, they got a lot of, there's another little grotto right there. I think I told you guys we were gonna look at that one. There we go. Yep, there's the backhoe. Oh, great. I think I just got that bug stuff in my eyeball. Yeah. Ooh. All right, let's go this way and then I'll come back for that one. Hey, there's Ireland. There's a Zinky. Hey. We found Ireland, guys. We knew it was so close. All right, I think I'll leave the Jeep running for this one. I want to go check out that Zinky. Gosh, they're just all, kind of seem like they're all willy-nilly out here. All right, this is unique. I haven't seen one like this. That one's beautiful. So I do have 2 catalogs now for the bronze companies. Let's see which one this is. Is there a mark on it anywhere? Oh, that. Look at that. That is cool. So I have 2 catalogs. One is for the Chicago company that made the zinc headstones, and the other one is for the Connecticut company, which was out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. And I want to do a whole thing on them because you could order all of these and then get all of this customized, and it was pretty cool how they did it. So I'd like to do a whole like in-depth episode. I think it was Rubicon. She found I think she found stuff on how they did the molds and everything for these. It was really cool. But this one's the Wakemans, and on the back side it says, "He is not dead, nor does he sleep, but passed to the higher plane of life." And that's beautiful. So is that that's a cello, right? It's too big, or is it a violin? It's a cello, right? Right? Somebody's off there. Mother Amelia. Can't quite make out the last name. Oh, they need so much help out here. So this is Burroughs and Martha. And did I see I always like checking these out too. And this is Koch. And they have the open book on the top. Oh, there's a little angel back there. Oh, I see. Let me check that one out over there too. Goodness, I can't quite. I'll get closer, maybe I can read it afterwards, but can't quite read the names on that one. I need my glasses. And this is the Woodman's Circle. So this is Nellie Simmons, 1872 to 1917. In memoriam Woodman's Circle. So this is Woodman of the World. So yeah, 1917. I think they'd stopped using the tree headstones at that point, and then you're just like kind of a block headstone. But that's the emblem. We can just call them either. I'm just going to call them WOW, W-O-W from now on, because Woodman of the World. I don't know why that's so hard for me sometimes. Whoa. Okay, that just creeped me out. That little dude. I don't like seeing faces in the cemetery when I'm not expecting them. This is the one I wanted to. That. It's leaning just a little bit. Looks like it's missing its top. Yeah. It's not supposed to rain till like 1. So, hopefully I don't get caught out in it. I don't know. Looking for a name on it. It says Hoadley. But I don't see any individual names unless there's... Is it these? No? Huh. I don't see any names on that one. That one's got a son of M and M Kurtz, 1912 to 1918, but up at the top it's got a kind of like a swoosh with a little 5-pointed star. Let's see if I can get a little closer. I just spotted another mausoleum over there, but I think that's right by the other veterans, so we're going to make our way over that way. That might be the War of 1812. Or, not 18... Oh, wait. Were there 1812 veterans here? Alright. No ticks on me, I hope. Alright, here we go. Get all in here for a second. There we go. Well, look at that ugly building right there. Alright. Whew. Alright, we're going to go back this way. Alright. Whew. Hello, Ernie. You guys get to go for a ride and ooh, as I stop. Okay, that one's really pretty. Here, I'll let you guys know what I'm looking at. Check that one out. It's a tree stump. It says McCartney on the bottom. It's got the open book with the tree. Oh, blah. Tree stump. Oh, there's one over there. I like that one too. I don't know why. The colors there. That one's beautiful. Oh, I would love to clean that. Oh, I see a lot of cars coming in here now. I wanted to kind of... Here we go. All right, I see Ernie. Oh, and hello, Darlene. Darlene, you can sleep in if you want. I would have. Today is my day off. If I could have gone home and gone back to sleep, oh my goodness, I so would have. But yeah, the kids. Oh shoot, I got about 40 minutes left, so I think that gives us enough time to look at a few more here. And I definitely want to check out. Is this the... There's a little cannon. I don't care. It's a cannon. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to park right here then. Alright, here we go. Woo! Alright, I'm going to look at your guys's... I see another tree stump over there with the book. Ooh. Alright, let's go check that one out. And... we got Sassy, we got Darlene. We got the whole crew back together. Yay, everybody's here. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, Darlene, I think I slept for maybe about 2 hours after OB's live last night, and yeah, and I don't sleep that well at night anyway, and then I like to take just like my little colonial naps. That usually works pretty well for me, so alright, let's go. I don't think I need my sunglasses because there's really not any sun. Alright. And there's people working over there, so I'm not going to lock the Jeep. We're good. Alright, let's go check out. This looks like all Civil War. Oh, there's a big slab right there. Look at this one. Let's see who that is. Just says October 25th to December 4th, 1911. Is that oh, wait a second. Oh, might be a couple in here. Last name, Edwin Allison DeWitt, son of Edwin A. And Sarah DeWitt, born March 1876, died November 18. Oh, he was 16. I don't know if that's... I love how the moss is growing, though, into the cracks, and you can see, I think that's 1882. So another one that kind of is older than the cemetery says it is. It's got some markers, but there's a lot of, oh, you know what, these are Civil War, so they won't have dates on them, probably. Nope. Ohio, so Matthew, Jonathan Kavanaugh, First Lieutenant John Quackenbush. Okay, that's a good name. James Kelly. Wow. That's a lot. Thank you, gentlemen. I just like to see, oh, that's a new one. They've replaced that not too terribly long ago. Hezekiah Madry, 102nd U.S. Colored Infantry. Wow, look at them all. I think there's a couple World War I's back there in the very back. Let's step over here and look at this one. This one is McKay. That is beautiful. Look at the ivy. I think I can't quite read what that says anymore. Yeah, can't quite read that anymore. I'd love to clean it. Oh, there's a name over there, Yore. I wonder if that's the theater people. Look at their little individuals. So it says father and mother. Look at, wow. The detail on that is beautiful. Yeah, now I'm getting itchy now. Great. Thanks, Tia, for bringing up the ticks. Ugh. It's going to be a long summer. Yeah, these are all. So those are all Civil War. Gosh, look how beautiful those all look, though. I mean, they could use a little cleaning, but those aren't too terrible. At least the front sides are readable. And this one actually says World War II. Private First Class, 368th Infantry, Robert Knox Jr. Corporal Benjamin Norris, Company B, 17th Michigan Infantry. Willie Robinson. Oh gosh. Arkansas, private. There's another Arkansas. Willie McCord, private. 814th Pioneer Infantry, World War I. I have to look that one up. And Harry H. Brown, Michigan, Tech 4 Field Artillery, World War II. 1949, 1918 to 1949. Didn't live much longer after the war. Is he kind of an older? I want to check this one out over here. That one needs to get cleaned. Corporal James Rogers. You can see Company A. That one's pretty old, 1876. It's got the dove on the top. Oh, there are a lot of people coming out here. All right, let's go check out the cannon. Look at all of them. Oh, here's a eagle. There's a 5-pointed star, and I can't quite see what he's sitting on top of. Monich. I wonder if this is probably another. I think this is all military over here, so it's, even though it has a regular headstone. There's quite a few here. Corporal William Klaus. William Stringer. Oh, look at that tiny little. That's a tiny old headstone. Seth. Ooh. No, Sergeant Rollins. Michigan Cavalry. That one needs to be cleaned up. Alright, that's a little baby cannon. But it's still a cannon. Sorry guys, I get excited with firepower here. That doesn't look like it's very... I wonder how much that weighs. I wonder if I can get it in the Jeep. I'm kidding. Oh, the hole's plugged in. Ooh, there's wasp. Oh, I'm sure that still made a big boom. Alright. This is what I want to check out. This is the Enders. One of these had... Ooh. Let's see if I can get you guys up in there. Oh, you can see the crypts are just right across. Can't quite make out through the glass. And there's no stained glass to... Yeah, no stained glass on the outside. You looking? Nope. Wow. This place is just... Oh, hey. There's a house over on the other side of the road that looks a whole lot like... It's got the field stone. Alright. Let's go check out that big tall thing. Cannon. This must have been just something. I hope they get it all restored and have it looking beautiful again. Alright. Try again. Here we go. Oh, did I shut the... Oh, I thought I left the Jeep on. And let's see, elevator has guide rail. Yes, all of these that you can see right over here. These are all mostly Civil War vets. I'm going to take you guys to another area that has Spanish-American War vets. And I think there's even another section for WW1 and WW2 vets, if I'm not mistaken. But this is pretty darn good size for just the Civil War. There's a couple in the back there that were World War II. But otherwise, yeah, all Civil War up in this area. All right, here we go. Pop you guys back up for a ride. And Darlene, I would still rock your world for sure. I'm thinking you're talking about the cannon, right? I know. I can't even imagine how loud even that little thing would be. Now there's a bigger cannon over on the other side. Oh, I didn't want to go this way. Oh well, we're going this way. Let's go this way. Oh, gutters, where were you? Uh-oh, what did I just do? I think I just broke. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, gutters. I sent you a message and I didn't get a reply, but I know it's like what, like 4 a.m. on your side of the world, so. But good morning. Let's see. And oh goodness, I have to post a new photo of you, Tansy, for you guys, because she is, I mean, I'm gonna say she's essentially all grown up now. All right, I think I want to go, let's go, I'm gonna go this way, because then I think we can see the Tower of Remembrance. This thing is huge. I don't know when it plays music. I should have looked that up. It plays music. Gosh, it is so pretty out here. Yeah, I know. I don't have my seatbelt on, guys. It's just because I'm not going to get in an accident right here, hopefully. But, okay. Can you see that thing? Look at how big it is. Whew. What did I say it was? 60? Oh yeah, that's the cannon over there. No, that's got to be bigger than 60, right? All right. Here, let me. Oh yeah, I see the bigger side. All right, let's go up here, and I'll get a. Darlene says yes, meant it. But I'm sure you could still rock the world. All right, here we go. I'm gonna walk out here. I'm gonna shut the Jeep off. There's some guys over there probably wondering why that crypt doesn't have doors on it. I do kind of want to look at those, but what? Ignition on, or well, yeah, it's on. I don't know what I did. Hang on. I think I know what I did. I didn't shut the Jeep off properly. It's mad now. Maybe I'll just leave it going anyway. Alright, yeah. Let's just leave it. Put my glasses on so I can read this stuff. Look at that. I don't think we've come across one quite like this before. So it's all that, I guess that is that cobblestone or fieldstone. I'm not sure how to classify it, but there's speakers up on the very top. It's got little pointy things. We'll go over here. It's got a dedication on it, and it says Tower of Remembrance, erected to God to commemorate the virtues of the men and women who have served in the armed forces of the United States of America. And it's got the emblems for the Army, Air Force. I see the Marines, or Navy. Yeah, Navy. All up there. Isn't that cool? And then it says here, the melody ringing forth from this memorial tower is a monument to the memory of Lillian Bishop, 1902 to 1985. It is a testimony to her leadership and an untiring effort on behalf of all veterans, their families, and this cemetery. This plaque was placed by VFW Post 1137, the Ladies Auxiliary, and Crystal Springs Cemetery. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's tall. Let's walk around here. Wow. I don't know if I want to stand under that. That's looking kind of a little janky. How do they get up there to... wonder if there was something else. Oh, I wonder if they've sealed it up. You see a bunch of electrical cords. Uh-oh. First, I think it did. Do we want to go... do you want to go see that big... yeah, let's go see it. Let's go see the big can. And if I'm not mistaken, let me check my... yeah, I still got service. It might get a little spotty through here. Actually, I should have probably drove the Jeep over here. Oh, well, we're all right. Oh, seagull? Yep, seagulls. Look at this puppy. This one made a big boom boom. And I think these should be World War I. Yes. And we have Stephen, Otto, James, Eugene, Oscar, see Andrew, oof, Reynold Rudolph, Sergeant John Weir, John Woodrow. Oh, there's a World War II there. James, John. Wow. Look at that sucker, you guys. Man, that would be fun if you could chuck pumpkins out of that. Yeah. I think this was dedicated. I gotta go look at the sign. I want to get my... let's go pay our respects to these. Bartholomew, World War I, Lamar, Benjamin, Jesse, and George. Those are bronze. Those are pretty. Ah, it's corked up. Darn it. And this is dedicated for James Shearer, I think is how it's pronounced. He fell during the Meuse-Argonne offensive, which was right at the end of World War I. And we have one other soldier, the one from Grand Rapids, that also fell in the same battle. I think James, I think he fell a couple weeks after Lieutenant Hollister did. But I'm gonna do, because I got photos of him that I'd like to do a story. I think I'm gonna combine both of them. But he is buried he's buried in France along with Lieutenant Hollister. Now I'm not sure what his, I don't think he has a cenotaph here. And I'm not sure what his rank was. Seems like he saved, I gotta get this right. He saved 2 men. He pulled them out of, oh, here comes the police. Ruh-roh. Seems like he pulled them off of the front line, managed to not die, and then, oh, that's a beautiful statue up at the top. It's really pretty. Managed not to get killed then, but then went back to help save one more man, and yeah, oh, uh-oh. Ooh, something's going down over there, y'all. As I fall. So maybe the doors aren't supposed to be off that crypt over there. Because there's like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars, and the police are over there. Okay, let's go look at this one over here real quick. And get another look at the. Yeah, there's a lot of busy going on over there. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll just keep it pointed that way. I'm gonna look like I'm busy. That other one is, the door on the other one's off too. So this is Hartley. I've always wanted to see inside one of these. Well, not like with people in them. Not really, but I would like to see prior to. And now we're gonna make our way back over there. You guys probably can't see all the flags. But there's another veterans area back there. So I have to say one thing, at least they do have, yeah, their veterans are all marked, even if the cemetery needs a lot of love. At least they're taking care of, like, there's flags up, and gosh, that thing is just beautiful. Whew, okay. I think I dilly-dallied watching the police long enough over here. We'll go back over here. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that was weird that the doors are off of these mausoleums. Considering what happened, right, like in Pennsylvania. Whew. Yeah, darling, doesn't it? It looks like a castle tower. I could see like Rapunzel being up there at the top. Girl could save herself. Just throw your hair around and just like, right, like rappel down like a ninja. Here we go. I'm still checking it out over there. All right. I know this place is just like, we're gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to come back again for sure, and just do a walkthrough video so you guys can really see some of these monuments, because they're just beautiful. And some of these headstones, like I haven't seen so many of that color, that rose colored marble. They're gorgeous. Uh-oh, I'm almost out of coffee. My go juice is almost gone. Oh, that better not be a tick. Nope, that's a gnat. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'll put my seatbelt on. Dang, people like their big rocks. Look at those. I'll come back around this way here. See whose names are. Wow, this is pretty. And I think there's there's one more mausoleum over here too. Wow. This is a huge veterans area over here. Okay, how's my connection? All right, we're staying at about 2-3 bars. 2 tree. Ooh. What's this one? This is Charles Brown. All right, well. Uh-oh. I see monkeys. Ooh. Well, you can just shut off, Jeep. All right, let's go look at this one real quick. Wow. wow, that's, it says Charles Brown, Michigan Corporal, 999th Armed, what's the FA Field Artillery Battalion? I think that's FABN. I think that's what it stands for. World War II and Korea, 1924 to 1951. I wonder if he didn't make it, if he was killed in action in Korea. That'd been 1951, if I'm right. Oh. That is beautiful. He's got his own little spot in the roundabout. It's beautiful. Well, I'll have to look up on Charles. He didn't pop up on just the World War I officer. I'll have to look up and see who Charles was. Corporal Charles Brown. Okay. Mental note. Let's go around this way. Uh-oh. There's a bunch of sock monkeys hanging off of a whole family of monkey dolls hanging off over there. That's not cool. Oh my gosh, Jeep. I'm going like 4 miles an hour. Alright. Oh, I gotta go all the way around here. Alright, here we go. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to make a whole... Gosh, look how much more acreage is out here. Dang. Whoa. Okay. There's a whole section back there. I don't know if that dude knows how to use that lawnmower. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. They're doing a great job. Alright. I want to go up to this mausoleum up here. Row. Is there enough room for both of us? Dang, he looked like a World War II vet. Alright. Alright, let's check this one out. This one is Hoffman. Oh, great. Oh, here, actually. I'm gonna go back around again. Alright, hang on, guys. I want to go back over to the memorial. But I'm going to have to do a loop-de-loop here, so bear with me. Hey, I think I've only said that once today. Alright, here we go. Oh, here's their baby section. Oh, there's too many. Here we go. Let's go this way. Man, I don't like those whirligigs. I don't even think I can get over there from here. I guess I could park here and walk over there. Or maybe I'll have to save those veterans for the next time, because it is 10:30 my time. Let me plug myself in here. I don't think I can get... They're all in my way over there. Say hi to Charles again. Yep. Alright, let's go back that way. Yeah, see, now it's getting kind of hot out here with the fuzz. Okay. Oh, now you guys can see the monkeys. Those things are... I would not want to walk up on those in the middle of the night. Of course, I wouldn't be out here in the middle of the night either, but... Alright, here we go. Wonder if I can get through over there. Yeah, you can get between that backhoe and that truck. I might be going too fast for driving through the cemetery. Storms are coming in. Hey, there's a red-headed woodpecker on top of that big rock. Thank you, Darlene. If you sent me, did you send me a screenshot of Charles's?
New text message from Darlene.
And Darlene sent me a text message.
New text message from Darlene.
I'm gonna go through these guys. Hopefully there's enough room for Jeep to squeeze through here. Yeah, I think I can get through there. Yeah, I think I can get... Can I? Yeah, I can get through there. Which way? Oh. Alright, he was awful friendly. Alright. Alright, I do want to check these out. These are all flat tops. Alright, let's go look. Alright, here we go. I want to see who... Yeah, these are all... I think these are all a mix out here, because I see World War II. Wow. I don't know if you guys can all see the sea of flags out here. It's fixing to rain shortly. Look at all these. Alright, I'm going to walk through these because this is just gorgeous. Wow. I can't say all their names, but... Oh. What? Is there no head? Oh, how is there no marker? I was feeling if there was one in the ground there, but apparently not. Look at this stone around it. What's it shaped like? Oh, it's a cross. Oh. Alright. This might be my new favorite cemetery on this side of the state. Oh. You liked Milk Duds? 45 to 67. Oh, Vietnam. Oh, thank you for your service, Larry. Yep. So this is laid out. I don't know how well you guys can see, but it's in the shape of a cross. Here's the right side of the cross, the top, the left, and then we just walked up the bottom of the cross. That's pretty freaking fantastic. I love it. Look at all of them. Oh. Wow. I don't really have words. We'll walk up here to the top of the cross. Alright, I'm gonna look going back this way. Let's see all of those one side. Whew. Alright. I wanted to be a little quiet walking through there. Oh. But that is, tell you, that is just beautiful how they've laid that out. Trying to get a good, whew. I don't know how well you guys can see it. Oh yeah, it's gonna rain. In memory of Robert T. Platt, Michigan, Private First Class, Company F, 60th Coast Artillery, World War II. PH, I'm not sure. 1944. 1919. I wonder if he was lost. PH, is that maybe the Pacific Theater? I'm not 100%. If anybody knows what the PH stands for, I think it means the Pacific Theater, but I could be wrong. That sure is a lot of flags. And it's not a very big town. Okay. I want here. I was kind of hoping the police would leave over there so we could go look at that mausoleum, but I don't think that's going to happen today. But let's look at this one over here real quick. This one says Hoffman, and there's some sort of relief on the side. It looks very cool. Wow. Get the handle on there. Is that the lady that's down in the ravine? 'Cause that's what she kind of looks like. She looks like the lady hanging on the cross. That's very cool. Get a little closer. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's better. There's a lady in front of the cross. Maybe she's a mermaid. She could be a mermaid. And then there's probably the lake right there. Like the wind blowing and the waves. It's beautiful. Gosh, that's gotta be, I mean, that's some, woohoo! That's some dollars right there. Alright, let's go see if we can see that mausoleum, and then we're gonna wrap. I just don't want to get arrested. I don't know where Big Dogma is, but she got my bail money, just in case. I don't know where she is, so I don't want to get arrested for looking like I do, looking nefarious maybe. All right. So what do you guys think? Do we come back to the cemetery? I think we got to come back and do a proper walkthrough, since I feel like mostly what I did was just drive around Jeep because it's so big. Oh shoot, there's still the, you know what? We'll forget these mausoleums over here since the police, and we'll go back up to the front. Oh, you know what? I think I can back up here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. We'll go to those ones that are in the front. I think there were 2 or 3 up there, and we'll just, I don't know what happened to the doors. I'm gonna look up and see if there's like a police report, like if somebody came and took those doors off. I know for sure the one that has the Gore family mausoleum, that's the one that I posted on the thumbnail for the live today. It's got a door. It's got a big locked door on it. I think it was a solid door too. I don't really remember there being like stained glass or anything on it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with it over there. I don't want to get arrested for looking. I know that's kind of stupid. I shouldn't be arrested for looking. But, all right, here we go. I'm just gonna avoid the police altogether. You just never know. Us gingers don't ever get a fair rap, so. All right, let's go this way. Ooh, look at all the cool stuff in there. Oh, I want a backhoe. I got a tractor with a bucket. I want a backhoe now. All right, let's go this way. I think I'm going the right way. There's Ireland again. So we found a hidden, there's what, 1, 2, 3 grottos? 2 grottos? 3? Lost count already. A hidden mausoleum with a very cool walk down to it. Probably filled with ticks though. Oops, sorry, I got my fingers in the way. Probably got all kinds of them crawling all over me right now. There's an amazing firefighter memorial. We're gonna talk about that whole story, the Yore Opera House fire, 1896. We're gonna go across the little bridge again. And I think that'll be the next episode I do. I think I'll talk about that. It might be a difficult one to get through. Let's go. Yeah, there were a couple mausoleums over on this side. I want to see if there was, I thought there was one with a really cool stained glass in it. But I think that was one of the ones over there without the doors on it. So we have the Nolan. Where is it? Nolan. It might be Nolan. Woo! That's awful loud. One of these. Oh, maybe it's that one right there. All right, hang on. I'm starting to cruise through here now. And this is clock. Is this one? I don't think that one has a stained glass either. Here, I gotta back up a little bit so I can make this turn. Gosh, this is just huge. Alright. This one over here definitely has a... Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that. Here. I'll park here and we'll go over to the... I'll shut Jeep off for a second. Alright, let me see what you guys have here first before I get out and walk over to the mausoleum, and then I'll wrap after. I won't wrap, but... Alright, and hello, Erica! I haven't seen you in so long! You know, yeah, this whole cemetery, they're underway of getting this restored. I mean, you can tell they're working hard too. They got a lot of work to do. Like 110 acres at least, I think they said. And they got that whole ravine area. It's gonna be, but yeah, they need edging all the way around all of those headstones and stuff. I wish my dad lives here in town, but I don't get here very often. I know it's sad to say, but I don't get down here very often. And Sassy says she likes the flag. I know, those flags are beautiful. Like, it kind of choked me up there a little bit. Oh, so I said her name, so is she gonna appear? Because I gotta show. Whoop. Oh, I think my thing froze. Oh, I got 5 bars right here. Oh, holy cow. Right there it is. Yep, you said her name, so Ma's gotta be close. Yeah, I always gotta vote that. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about, Erica. I love the lawn care juggernaut. I used to, right after I had my hip fixed, and then I had my knee fixed, kind of all back to back, so I wasn't walking anywhere or going very many places. I was laid up for a little bit. I watched a lot of lawn care because I just love that whole before and after. And it was lawn care juggernaut, especially when he did that one. Oh, it's starting to rain. He did that one cemetery. It was like way out in the middle of like Kansas or Oklahoma or something. And he went out there and mowed it, and he was just finding headstones everywhere, and it was like just a tiny little cemetery, like out in the middle of nowhere, and it was so beautiful. And I thought that was so sweet that he did that. Took his time, did it for free. Yeah, I really like him. This says tribute of V.M.B. Jones to her father, 1934, and it says Horace W. Brown Memorial Planting, member of the 12th Michigan Infantry Company B, died in a hospital at Little Rock, Arkansas, April 27, 1865, aged 33 years. That, never quite seen one like that before. That's beautiful. Here, get a little closer. Isn't it gorgeous? That is a beautiful tribute. Here, I see an angel over here. I don't know. I'm gonna say I think she probably had a finger that was pointing up. I don't think she's doing the power fist thing, or maybe she is. I don't know. But she's really cool. I like her. Not as cool as the other one that we saw, but she's pretty cool. Why are their toes? I've noticed that on a couple of these. They made their toes really long. I think this one is off its... I think this one's off its base. I'm not sure where the base is. Somewhere here? Is there a name on it? Nope. That's weird. Wonder if this is supposed to be on top of a base. But wow, that's a big one. All right, let's check out this mausoleum, because it's starting to drip out here, and I want to get home and take a shower because there's going to be ticks on me. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I just sank. It says McComber. Yeah. It says Earl McComber, 1890 to 1971. Is he the only one? At least the only one with the stone. It's Robinson. Oh, yeah, here's one with the stained glass. And this is kind of Ellen Nolan O'Brien. Get up here so you guys can. I don't know how well you guys can see in there with it's got that mesh on it, but that one's really pretty. There's Captain John Robinson, who passed in 1832, 1848 to 1932. And then Glenn is over here on this side. It's a pretty good size. 1, 2, 6 vaults in there. Alright, let's go check out the other one here. Ah! Ah! There's the bean obelisk, and that one over there is the Benton. There's Thayer. Oh, this one's beautiful. Hopefully you guys can. Maybe if I bat? No, I guess it doesn't really. Well, they kind of go. Urgh. Maybe from the other side, but that is a beautiful stained glass. Well, they got a lot of junk in there on the ground. This one's a 6 volt. I don't know which way is easier to see that. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit. That one's very pretty. It reminds me of those Art Deco girls, like the Seasons, I think they were called. That's what it kind of, yeah. I think that was about as good as it's gonna. There we go. Maybe right there. It's not the best, but it's okay. Maybe we can see it from the other side. There's one unique headstone over there I want us to see before I finish up. And if Rubicon catches this, there's her obelisk. There's 2 of them. Oh, that's open. So that glass is... Oh, well, there you guys go. There's Zora Sybil Gilbert, wife of Thomas Gellert. Yeah, Gellert, maybe. And you guys can see. Yeah, they got kind of a mess in there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think mausoleums are perpetual care. Thomas Jefferson Gellert. There's Chester. It's all full up in here. You can see that. Stained glass is really pretty. Alright, one more headstone. Whew. Gosh, I am getting my workout. And somebody told me what this means. And I'm going to have to look it up again when I get back home. Woo! You guys see that? A big storm. So, we have these 2 big, well, 1 little circle. I think they look like millstones. I thought somebody said that they represent life and death, but I'm not sure how that symbolism works out. But and this is Boynton. This is Donald and Dorothy. So this is a relatively new one because this one says 2009. Whoa, it's raining. But that is pretty damn cool though. I don't mind a little artsy fartsy. I wish I kind of understood the symbolism a little bit. Sometimes I have to be told what it is, even having been an art student. See if I can get a couple ink. Must be gonna be a family plot because there's Donald. It must be the son, maybe. There we go. Thank you, Darlene. there's the back side of it. All right. And see those over there? That's a whole nother cemetery with mausoleums. So, oh, okay, I lied. I have to look at that handsome sailor. Oh, what's this say? Gary L. Ruff, U.S. Navy, 1949 to 1970. Though you are gone away from us, Gary, in our thoughts you'll always be. Day by day you walk with us, in our hearts you'll always stay. We hear your voice, we see your smile, in our hearts we know God is... God is taking care of you because he loves you so. Oh. And then they have a precious one. Look at that. Oh, the little lamb. Oh, that is beautiful. I wonder if he was Vietnam. 1970? Is that about... This photo needs fixing, but... Well, we'll have to look up Gary. Thank you, Gary. All right, guys, that is it. It is raining. Whew. And I'm gonna walk quick back to, and I'm missing some, like there's these above ground ones, and thank you, Darlene. I know Darlene's got me covered because I don't. There's the whole baby section over there. There were so many little lambs that are over there, but you know, we can miss that today because we don't need any sadness. It's already raining. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap. I got a kiddo to go pick up. Last day of school of his junior year. Oh my God, it is. Here, I gotta get in Jeep before. Woo! They roll my windows up. Holy cow! Good thing I didn't take my top off today. The Jeep, that is. I would have got it. Would have really got. Well, I knew it was gonna rain, but all right. Let me see what you guys have to say here real quick before. Oh, well, that came fat. That's not 1 o'clock. Woo. Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Here we go. Erica says, yeah, that's a lot of acreage. I know this place is, woo! I wonder if you guys can hear that. Here, get the, yeah, I told my dad I took a different way to get to his house. I don't even know how well you guys can hear me. I took a different way to get to his house, and then that's how I drove past the cemetery. And I was like, oh, holy cow, I didn't even know it was here. So, yep, I'll be back to this one. Whew. And let's see. And let's go down. Whew. Well, Erica, I'm glad to see you here. I know I was hoping to see a few more of you with doing an early morning one. I'll probably be doing a few more of these. I gotta yell over the top of the rain now. Yeah, the angel on there, I really like her. Oh, yeah, I'm happy that we can finally look inside a couple mausoleums, because it seems like before, they're all, right, like they've got, the stained glass has been broken, and they've got like plywood and all sorts of things covering up the holes now, and it just takes away, I don't know, takes away from it. But I really do like those. I like those big circles. I really got to figure out what the meaning is behind those, because those are cool. Oh, hey, Rubicon, you made it. I found your 2 obelisks for you. At least on this side. I think there were smaller ones over on the other side, but yeah, it's coming down hard. And I gotta drive back. I gotta go north now, go back home. This wasn't supposed to rain until like 1 today. The weathermen, they never get it right. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We're gonna come back here. We've got a lot more to explore. Maybe by the next time we come, it'll be a little cleaner as they're working this summer. Send up your prayers for the poor people that got to be down there in those sticks and stuff. Let's hope that they don't get any kind of tick-borne diseases. I'm going to go home and strip and make sure I don't have any of those little buggers attached to me. Please be sure if you're out in the weeds, please put on your repellent or get this really awesome stuff that I bought. I really love it. It's Murphy's Lemon Eucalyptus. Repels the ticks up for 4 hours. So if you're going to be out in the cemeteries, like I would eat, this one counts. Even though it's kind of in the city, I would still wear tick repellent, which I did. It's all over me. And I still feel itchy. All right, guys. And with that, I'm going to end it. And I don't know when my next one's going to be. I'm going to put together an episode on the fire, the theater's fire, and I think I'm going to link it up with the Chicago fire as well. So it's going to take me a little bit to put it all together, but hey, it's summer now, so I've got time for it. All right. I will see you guys later. Thank you.